What's up, everybody? I'm JB, and today we're checking out the top 3 rated men's winter gloves on Amazon. If you click up here in the cards, you can find my wife's video where she reviewed the top 3 rated women's winter gloves from Amazon. Okay, so how I did this, there is a little known feature where you can sort Amazon searches by number of reviews. There's a little bit of text that you copy and paste at the end of the link as you're doing it, and it will sort everything by number of reviews. It's really cool. I'll put that in the description so you guys can check that out. Anyway, at number 3, we have the O-Zero gloves. At number 2, these are the Carhartt cold weather insulated gloves. These are the ones I'm thinking are going to be the best overall. And then at number 1, these are actually number 1 for men and women, is the, I have no idea how to say this, Achiao. If you guys know how to say it, let me know down below. I have no idea how to say this. So let's go ahead and try these on. I want to try them on, see how they fit, and see if they're touchscreen compatible. I want to say all these gloves are touchscreen compatible, and most of them, if not all of them, are supposed to be waterproof. So we have a few tests here that I'm going to do. Let's just go ahead and try them on first and see how they fit. Ooh, that's a nice fit. What's funny is my wife did hers, and all of hers are dainty and real thin. It's like they don't think women are ever going to be playing with snowballs or anything because they're all really thin, and all of these guys' gloves, minus these, are real thick and bulky. Okay, so they feel really good. I measured my hands and I got the right size, so all of these should fit me appropriately. However, with all gloves pretty much to that fingertip, look at that. So I don't know if I need a smaller one or what. I believe these are the size large. I believe so. These are the size extra large gloves. So maybe I need a size large, not really sure. But everywhere else they fit fine. They fit great down here in my hands. They feel really nice. They're really warm. Do they work with touchscreen? I have no idea. No, these ones might not be touchscreen compatible. If they are, I'll put some text right here and let you guys know, but they are not working at all. But they are pretty warm, and my hands were freezing right before this. So let's go ahead and try the Carhartt ones on. These ones look beefy. These look like the freaking workhorse glove, man, for real. And look at this, they even have a little clip here to clip together. And I think it's Josh proof because I couldn't figure it out for a second there. I hate when they put these plastic things and everything and you end up ripping your glove, or I've ripped a hole in my t-shirt before ripping one of these freaking tags off, and it drove me nuts. Okay, so let's put these ones on. Let's see how they fit. And ooh, that feels pretty nice. Okay, so this glove, I have a watch on here. I have a smart watch, and it's going up past that. So it's good in the sense that these would be good outside in the snow, probably skiing and things like that, because they extend past the wrist, and your coat can now cover that up. Now there's nothing showing right here. So that's actually pretty cool. That's a good feature. Oh my gosh, it's hard to get the second glove one. So I know I got the right size fit here because they're fitting nice and tight. You don't want your glove to be loose, then air's getting everywhere. You want your gloves to have a nice snug fit. And again, there's a little bit of, you know what? There's way less finger bendage right here. You see that? These were bending a lot more at the top, which I don't know if that's a big deal for you, but when you go to pick things up, usually when their finger bends like that, that's what prevents you from doing it. Let's see if these are touchscreen compatible. I really thought all my gloves were. Okay, apparently I have no idea what I'm talking about, and the only gloves that are touchscreen compatible are the Achiao, or whatever they're called, the number 1s. Okay, so these are not touchscreen compatible either, so don't expect to be using your phone with these. These are work gloves. These are for getting stuff done. These are for skiing and snowboarding and all that kind of jazz. They feel really nice. They're extremely warm. I can almost guarantee that these are going to be waterproof because of the way they're done. There's an inside layer that's like fleece. Then this outside layer, look, there's a bunch of grip right here if you can see the grip. And then it's like canvas or something like that. So these are really nice. These will probably be my favorite gloves when I'm trying to go play with my dogs in the snow. However, I take a lot of pictures, and I like my gloves to be touchscreen compatible. I don't know why that'd be such a hard thing for them to put at the top of these gloves or the top of these gloves. It makes no sense. It should be on all gloves. And not even just my phone, but just my camera right here. My camera that I'm recording on. I can't go outside and use these gloves with my camera gear. All right, number 1 glove. They have 2 versions. They have a regular version, which I have, and they have a thick version, which most people are probably going to want. Those are the ones my wife got. We got them both to try them out. So what's cool about them right away is the grip. Let me put these on so you can see it. Ooh, I like these. These are nice and warm. So these are essentially the same kind of cheap gloves that you'll find at Walmart or whatever dollar store. Everyone knows what I'm talking about when they see these gloves. Everyone wore these when they were a kid. they're just nice gloves to have in your pocket. I typically have 2 pairs of gloves. I have a thick pair of gloves that I use for playing in the snow, and I have my daily pair of walking my dogs outside gloves. That might be these. These have, I don't know why you need so much grip on your gloves. Maybe making snowballs would be easy. I have no idea what all the grip is about. Like, I've never put gloves on and been like, sure wish I had more grip. Oh, you know what? Driving. Okay. When you're driving with these gloves and it's just this back, I guess it can be pretty smooth. So I'm thinking this will help you grip onto your steering wheel. You think so, wife? Yeah, wife's off camera. She's shaking her head yes. So I think that's what they're for. All right, let's go ahead and see if these work with the touchscreen, which they should. Okay, these ones work perfectly fine. Everything works great. Gonna go and get in the camera, get out, boom, get into Google here, get out. Works great. So these are the only ones out of the men's gloves that I've chosen, or the top 3 rated men's winter gloves. These ones are the only ones that are actually touchscreen compatible, and they are the Achiao. Again, I have no idea how to pronounce this, and I'm so sorry, company. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. All right, what's up, everybody? So it's been a few days, and we finally got some snow, as you can see, at least a little bit here. We actually had to sit here and scoop up the snow with our feet and gather it to get this. Anyway, let's go ahead, make a couple snowballs here and see if these gloves are waterproof, or just see how well they hold up in the snow. Like, have you ever had the gloves where you go to pack a snowball and it all sticks to your glove? Almost like you have felt gloves or something and it all sticks to it. Those are annoying gloves. My wife hates those too. We like snowballs. We like having snowball fights. And actually last year or a couple years ago, we made an awesome snow igloo. It was freaking amazing. I'll put a picture here if I can find one. But let's go ahead and make some snowballs and see how well they work. Okay, so what I don't usually like about men's gloves is how bulky they feel. These ones are not that bad. They don't feel that bulky, and obviously they're making a snowball great. It's sticking to it a little, but you don't feel it sticking like Velcro, which is what I was talking about before. And I'm just gonna go ahead and play in the snow a minute. I can't imagine you're gonna feel cold on your gloves for a while. I don't know if they're gonna be waterproof, like they say they are, but we'll see. So let's go ahead, held up great. They are starting to get wet. Not sure if you can see that, but they are starting to get wet. We're gonna see how they hold up. My next test will be an actual waterproof test in a second. So let's go ahead and try on the Carhartts. These are the number 2s. These are the most expensive gloves. These ones are $25. The O-Zeros here are $20, and then the Achiaos, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Those are only like, I think $9 or $10 for the one that I got. I got the thin version, and then they have a thicker version, which is like $11. So let's go ahead and, I can't imagine these will ever do bad. These are your typical, these are thick gloves. I think they have like rubber on the palms here. The outside is all like canvas. These are really nice gloves. These are probably like a ski glove or a snowboard glove or an outside working glove. These are going to be great. If you're in the snow a lot, I imagine this is going to be the winner overall. I like how they feel. Now they are bulky on my hands. I'm sure you can tell. These look like the biggest, kind of goofiest ones. I may buy another size smaller to see if they fit better. But overall, like how they come back up on your wrist like this, when you are making snowballs and stuff, when the gloves stop short, you always got snow in them. These ones come up past and tuck underneath your coat. And they're making snowballs great. These ones, nothing sticking to them at all, actually. If you can tell, as soon as I lift it up, tap, there's almost no snow at all because it's rubber and canvas and there's no felt, or like these here are made of deer skin, which I didn't know until I bought them. I really don't like that. Not a fan of using animal skins in my stuff, personally. Now I really like these because I like thin, lightweight gloves. These could be a good everyday glove, but as soon as I put them on, my hands are cold. These are the Achiaos. These are the #1 rated gloves for both men and women on Amazon. My wife did a video of them, and I believe these were her overall favorite gloves. I'll actually link that up. I'll put the card up here so you can check out the women's video. But I don't think they're going to hold up to snowballs because they're already cold as soon as I put my hands in them. And this is what I was talking about here, guys. This is the freaking snow sticking to my hands. Like, I can feel it. As soon as I pull the snowball away, it's like Velcro. See how much snow is all over my hands? Don't like that one bit. Oh, look, oh, you couldn't tell. Look, I'm trying to throw the snow. Look, it's stuck. I swear to God, it's stuck to my hand. I wish you could hear that sound, the Velcro tear. Not good snow gloves at all. These are like you're walking the dog gloves. You're getting in your car and driving when it's like, you know, above freezing temperatures. The thicker version of these are a lot better though. My wife has those and I really like them. They're comfortable. Not such a fan of this thin version. Because like I said, it's like 37 degrees out here and my hands got cold the second I put them on. So they're not gonna be an all day outside glove. This is like your quick, maybe going to the grocery store, like I said, getting a paper or something glove. So I'm gonna do one more test. Let's head over here and we're gonna dip our hands in some water and see which one of these gloves is actually waterproof. These are not, but the Carhartts and the O-Zeros both claim to be waterproof. And we're gonna check that out. All right, so I found a nice patch of ice here and I broke through to some absolutely freezing cold water. We're gonna go ahead and start out here with the number 3 rated glove, the O-Zero, which claims that it is waterproof. Again, it's made of deer skin and I'm not a fan of that, but we're gonna see how this holds up to freezing cold water. And I mean, as soon as I put my hand in, I don't feel anything at all. It doesn't get cold. Now it is starting to get cold. My fingers are starting to get cold a bit, but my hand's been underwater for 5, maybe 8 seconds now. Okay, so now my tips are getting wet. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. So they're not waterproof. I would say they're more water resistant. However, how often are you ever gonna have your hands underneath water when it's snowing outside or in the winter at all? So if you're just using for regular stuff, these are gonna hold up great and your hands probably won't get wet unless you're playing around in like the slush or something. Now let's go ahead and try the Carhartts on. These are the number 2 rated glove for men's. However, they are waterproof and I think these are going to be the champs because of the material here. It's like a canvas and a rubber. Like I said, it held up great in the snowball test. And yeah, I can't feel anything at all. There's no cold, no wetness. Wow, these are really cool gloves. They're a little bit beefier and bulky, I guess is the word I'm looking for, than I really want for an everyday glove. But okay, that's plenty of time here. It's probably about as long as we had the other one under. Perfectly fine. Literally, I don't feel any cold, any wetness, nothing from these gloves. I'm gonna go ahead and shake them off here. And I'm not sure if you guys can tell here on camera, but the water is almost running down the canvas here. Instead of absorbing into it, it's like running down. The front glove, where it's like more rubber, is wetter than the back of the glove for whatever reason. But these held up absolutely great. These, I would say they're waterproof. These are great gloves. Like I said, they're a little bit bulky, but absolutely waterproof. Now I'm gonna try on the number 1 rated gloves for both men and women's, which is the Achiaos. Again, have no idea how to pronounce it. These are not waterproof, and I'm just going to do this for you guys here because I know my hand's about to freeze, but let's go ahead and do the dunk. And oh, okay, that's cold. Look at that big chunk of ice. Okay, my hand is absolutely frozen. Whoo, buddy, those are not even remotely close to water resistant at all. Look at that. Ugh, that's gross. Okay, so I'm not really a fan of these gloves at all. Like, unless you're going to just need gloves for like walking a dog or something, getting in your car, these would be fine like for driving gloves. However, for like $1 or $2 more, you can get their thicker version, in which my wife reviewed. Again, I'll link that up here somewhere. And that was her favorite pick overall out of the women's gloves. They held up great for making snowballs. She didn't try to dunk her hand underwater or anything, but they were definitely a lot warmer than these were. So it's a no-go for me on these Achiaos, the thin version. So get the thicker version. Again, I'm gonna say it again, but I'm not a fan of the deer skin here. They're not waterproof like they claim to be. I do like the profile and the look of these gloves. They're like obviously smaller than these, and they're both the same size, or they both fit the same hand size, I'm trying to say. But again, I don't like the deer skin, and they're not waterproof. And look, the water really sticks and soaks to these. Look, I can wring these gloves out. I mean, it's just tons of water in these. So I'm sure if you're outside playing in the snow enough, that would affect you. Whereas these here, these Carhartts, they're the most expensive, being 25 bucks, but I think it's totally worth it. It's worth an extra $5 for these, and it's worth paying a little bit more than double for those here. If you're going to need a snow glove, for sure the Carhartts are the absolute winner in my book. So thank you guys for watching the video. I'll leave links for everything down below, and again, I'll link my wife's video for the women's glove video. Make sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.